So we got a game of Abzan Midrange versus Jeskai Aggro is the name of it, I think. Maybe it's called Jeskai Tempo. Jeskai Prowess. Maybe it's Jeskai Prowess because it uses Monastery Mentor instead of Rabble Masters, I think. So I think, yeah, Jeskai Prowess. So opening hands, okay. I mean, we've got a turn 1 play, two turn 2s, I mean, two 2 drops, and one 1 drop, and a 3 drop. Um, it could turn out to be painful, but we'll see what happened. It's always risky, but since we're playing mid-range, we have the fleece main lines to lean on, and we can usually do that for quite some time. So, not really wanting to draw a Siege Rhino there, but that's okay. So he's gonna play Magmatic Insight, start digging his deck. Here we'll just Thoughtseize, see what's happening. So he has a Magmatic Insight and a Mantis Rider and 4 lands. So we take the Magmatic Insight here because he has so many lands. We don't want him drawing. Like, he has exactly what he wants from that. Like, we can deal with Mantis Rider. I definitely don't mind taking 3, opposed to him filtering through his deck, knowing that he gets to just, you know, draw 2 cards for 1 red mana is pretty sick. Too good, too good. So we'll go ahead and kill this Mantis Rider, since our mana base is pretty painful right now. Here we'll test the water. Just throw a Fleece Main out. Since we're looking for lands and we want some life gain, I really don't want to run a Courser into a counterspell. But yeah, this would definitely be Jeskai Prowess because he uses the abbots and all that kind of stuff. So we'll attack and see what he does. Like, I'm not worried if he attacks me next turn. Yeah, I wish he would have blocked. So we'll play Courser. Den Protector on top is good. Den Protector is definitely good against this deck. So we'll gain 2 life off that. So now we have all the mana we need. Mana, the color-wise, I mean. All the colors we need. So we're just looking for another weight and a non-paying green source. So he Jeskai Charmed our Courser back on top of our library. So we know the next 2 turns we're not drawing a land, which kind of sucks. But that means we just get to just sit here and play spells. So the right play here is to play the Siege Rhino, since, like you saw, he just did 4 damage, and we don't want him to be able to do that, since he did just Treasure Cruise. Got a fresh hand. And he plays another Mantis Rider. That's annoying. And the Monastery Mentor. We'll just go ahead and attack with the Siege Rhino. Because, I mean, that's going to put him in a dangerous life total. He's at 5. Get rid of the Mantis Rider. Not really worried about him attacking. So he's going to roast the Rhino, I would assume. Yeah, that's what he did. I can't ever remember what happens in the games. So he's going to attack, and yeah, we'll make this trade here. Like, Fleece Main served its purpose for 7 turns, or 8 turns, or whatever, however long he was out. 6 turns, so play the land off the top. So we've got everything we need. We've got our second white source. Dragonlord Jamoka is pretty much Um, a card that he can't really deal with. He can Jeskai Charm it a lot. What does Jeskai Charm do? Yeah, I mean, there's not much he can do it against Dragon Ball Jamoka. Like, it would take 3 lightning strikes or whatever, or 2 lightning strikes in a while, whatever it would take. It would take a lot of burn spells. So, even though we want that ultimate price, like it's super good in this match, we just want to get our big bomb on the table. That's all we're worried about. He only has 1 card in hand. So yeah, he conceded to that. So, great game. We started out with a real painful land base. Got choked up on lands for a while, actually. If you see, I mean, we only have 6 lands out on turn 9. I mean, generally we would have at least 7, probably 8. I mean, our Courser didn't stay in play. That kind of hurt us a little bit. But, I mean, we just had a lot of spells on top. And he flooded out, I think, pretty bad. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He has Nami. He had a land drop every turn, which I don't think that deck really wants to do. Maybe it does. I don't know. I don't play the deck. I just play against it. So, and if he would have had a lot more, I mean, if take away 3 of those lands, or take away 2 lands and give him 2 more spells, and he just had a way better game. But you can see he ran through a lot of resources. 11 to our 6. So, I think the Abzan Midrange is very efficient right now. I mean, it usually is. It's a very tight deck, which is also one of its weaknesses because of the control package. But it's really good. The way it's set up, it's like really good against devotion strategies. Better game 1 against control decks than Abzan control is, because we have Fleecemane Lions main board, and we don't have Languish main board. I don't even have it in the side, actually. We just run 3 Tragic Arrogances right now. Like, I think that's good, because we run the Fleecemane Lions, we run Coursers, we might as well just work around having try not to have too many creatures on the board at one time if we're looking to, do the Tragic Arrogance, if our opponent's board gets out of control, which only happens with, some specific archetypes. So, we'll be back for game 2. Abzan Midrange versus Jeskai Prowess.